Greetings everyone, this is Vada here, and welcome back to retro games I used to play as a child. In this video, Super C, or Super Contra I guess, on the NES. This is probably going to be the final NES game for this particular section before I move on to other non-NES games, but I will come back to more NES games at a later date because there are quite a few that I still want to play, but for this particular video, we have Super C. There's also a game called Contra on the NES, but I don't think I played that one. I checked out the video and I've only played Super C. So let us do that exactly. Goddamn, this music certainly exists. Whoa, okay, there's an upgrade, I know that. I've played... I have played... this is the jump button, there we go. I was wondering... I can also duck. Well, not duck, but like, you know... is this ducking or is this more like laying down? I think laying down is what I would refer to that more as... You only have one singular weapon, not two. Do turbo buttons do anything? No. Turbo buttons do nothing. I missed one upgrade. I don't know what that upgrade is. I have played Contra on the SNES as well. The SNES version is... What is... Oh, that was just a... Not a weapon upgrade. It was just a... That was just a regular old... Delete all enemies on screen power up or move or ultimate or whatever you want to call it. Ah, there was a guy that shoots... things. What am I looking at here? Okay. Ah. The... shatter shot or whatever you want to call this weapon. Honestly, I don't know, but I remember this game being extremely difficult when I was a child. I somehow, despite everything, despite all odds as a child, I still somehow managed to make this work though. Oh, I got this upgrade again. What is this upgrade? Ah, this one. I remember this. God dang it. I was gonna say, I remember that upgrade as being my favorite upgrade because it has the most amount of, like, actual stuff going on. The most amount of spread. I like the fact that there's so many bullets. It made me feel powerful. I did not know that many bullets equal low damage per bullet, but lots of bullets or no miss. Or you're gonna miss a lot, but you're gonna most likely win more than anything else. Also, I think I figured out... I think as a child I did figure out that, you can go ahead and like shoot down and sideways and also duck and shoot. Probably. I assume so at the very least. Whoa, okay. How do I take care of this without dying? By just pressing the button a lot, I guess. Wow, so difficult. Oh, I have to keep on shooting. Can I didn't get the chance to continue on shooting. However, I can continue on shooting now. And you will... There's a lot of guys on the screen. Please get destroyed. Ah, there we go. God, I love that jingle. I don't really pay too much attention to bits and bobs as a child, but as an adult I appreciate the jingles and the songs a lot more than I did as a child. I remember this. I mean F is F good? I think F might be high damage but low range, but they can kind of go through walls and it dodges enemies even when they're... Whoa. This is a little bit crazy. Do not kill me. No siree. I thought about using save states for this game, but I was like, you know what? Let me just actually go ahead and try to play this game like normally without using any saves. Let me put a challenge on myself. I can probably do it, right? I died once, but I haven't died since. Laser. Whoa. Okay. Laser does lots of damage, but is probably... Oh, it goes through obstacles as well. Laser is low damage. I mean, high damage, I mean. Jesus Christ. Okay. Laser is difficult to use, I'm not gonna lie. Not the biggest fan of laser. I want the spread shot again. Is the spread shot the S1? I mean, I would assume so. S for spread shot. This just destroys all enemies. It's a bomb. Bomba. I thought I could rush it and I could not. I really want to rush it because I did not feel like waiting. That one was on me. That was me just being impatient. Because I just did not feel like waiting. That's what being impatient means. Me defining words. Okay, I can delete you from the edges. And now I can move in. And defeat you and move on with my life. The high ground, low ground thing does not matter. It's like Doom, the original, on the whatever the fuck. This is a tank. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I mean, these... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They were like... They pushed that laser thing forwards a bit. And it, I somehow got. Oh, well. Continue. I can continue if I want. I can continue from area 2. Okay, I was wondering about that. Do I have infinite lives? Maybe. I think this weapon is just better than the better one. I mean, the basic one, but... Okay, F is this. S is what? Oh, S is spread. You know what? I'll take spread shot. Spread shot is good, especially when you're like dealing with a lot of enemies. Spread shot. Turns out spreading your shots is quite... How did I get hit by that? I should not have gotten hit by that. I swear. I assume you also don't get infinite continues. You might get like one per or something. Maybe? I don't truly know. I rushed there again and I did not pay the price. I am glad. I don't know where these guys are shooting. Spread shot. There we go. Laser. Screw the laser. I do not want. No laser for me. Thank you very much. No thank you actually if you give me laser. I will not be saying thank you if you give me laser. I'm gonna try to keep this thing alive. This thing really does not matter, the bomb thing. Right. Well, we are back here. We can just move on onwards and no issues. Everything died before it has the chance to say hello. No greetings tonight. Everything died before it gets the chance to say a word in this particular universe, timeline, economy. And now I get to delete you faster than ever before. By which I mean I was gonna say I might die if I keep on being stupid, but luckily I did not pay any price. There we go. I think that's a mini boss. No? Maybe? No. That was the final, well, not final boss, but like, you know, the end boss of this particular region. I think there's, well, area. I think there is 6 areas total. I got an extra life. Whoa, 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 whoa. I remember you. I somehow bungled everything. I don't know how I managed that. You can shoot your shot even though you get your shot off regardless. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But Bomba destroy everything. R, I don't know what R does. What does R even do? I don't know. But anyway, the guys in the woods, they have... I am playing terribly. I assume I don't get more... I do get more continues. Why? I don't think I deserve them, but sure. We'll call that game if you so desire. These guys in the woods get their third shot off like instantly. They're like snipers in video games. They get their shots off. The R button, I still don't know what this does. What does R mean? I mean, R, the only thing related to R that comes to mind is like R for reload, but like there's no auto reload, so that's not a thing. These ground tanks, I'm pretty sure I never destroyed them as a child. I just jumped over them and I just went. Did I even realize that you could defeat them? I don't know. M for what exactly? I don't know. This is you cannot run into the thing. Okay. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. How do you... How do you avoid all these shots? Genuinely speaking, how do you avoid the shots normally? Who the hell are you? Ah, you're like behind some bean bags. Not bean bag, but like the sandbags. That's what I would call those. They're bags filled with sand, meant to serve the purpose of preventing you from shooting them as easily, potentially eating some shots and giving you a secondary chance at war. War never changes. The tactics, foolproof tactics like sandbags, they are a thing even nowadays. Probably, maybe, is it? Maybe there's better things. I mean, people build fucking those ditches and whatnot. This game was made after all of that, though. I don't know. How effective are sandbags anyway at the thing that they're supposed to be doing? Or at the boss. Say hello to Spider. Jesus Christ. Okay. I did not know you were gonna do that. Well, I assume that it is. Yeah, you get 3 continues. Well, I guess it's time to retrace my steps. I'll be right back. Alright, I'll load back here. I have come to appreciate this particular weapon. I don't know what this is called exactly, but I like it. It does a lot of damage very quickly. Like, surprisingly quickly. Spread shot has a large spread, but it has low damage. This shot, it is more precise to aim at various bits and bobs, but goddamn does it do damage, you know? Like, if this thing hits, you're dead. Let me show you right here if I can. There we go. Dead already. You see how fast this thing kills things? It's epic. I love it. And it has range as well. It's a little bit. This guy in the woods, they're a bit annoying. Can you not? That would be very cool if you couldn't. These things on the ground can't even hit me. That's how fast I can delete everything in the universe. I lost my shot. This is so sad. Luckily, I guess it doesn't matter too much. What do you give me? M. I still have no idea what the R button does. Like, for a moment, I thought it might, like, make me reload faster. Also, I have no idea how to delete this guy. Do I just jump over it? Legitimately, how do you defeat this guy without taking damage? I don't think you do. If this thing pops up, you're just dead. Either that or I'm probably missing something. I'm most likely missing something. What am I missing? I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know what I am missing. I need to defeat more guys. That guy in the woods, I think they vanished or something. Either that or I somehow destroyed them, but I'm pretty sure they vanished. I don't think I killed them. I think if you delete enough people, you get like extra tries or something. Extra lives, that is. I think they carry over between deaths as well. Like, you don't have to... They carry over between deaths. Self-explanatory, you know. These guys... I don't think you can farm them, though. You definitely should not be able to farm them, because that would be a little bit... Finger. I wish I had my big shot. It would be so epic right now. Unfortunately, I don't have that. How do I defeat you? Oh, I can be on top of you. That's crazy. I thought I had to go under you. Never mind. I am wrong about that one. Okay, there we go. And things are being... I was going to take damage from that, but I didn't. Oh, there's more level left in this level. What is going on? Okay, I somehow still got this. There we go. B. Oh, B for extra life. B for Bob. B for I am going to get the spread shot, because spread shot is better than whatever the F button is. What is the F? I forgot what the F1 was, honestly. Genuinely forgot. Okay, this is scary. I should be paying attention to the letters on the power-ups to figure out what power-up is what. I used to think S was good until something. Ah, this is the gigantic wall. I remember this. This gigantic wall where you It shoots various bits and bobs at me, but I don't care because I will destroy you before you have the chance to make any difference in your outcome. These little bits and bobs, they can take quite a tank. Why do you shoot the way that you do? Why are you shooting at nonsense? I would have really loved to not have to continue. Oh, well, I have to retry the entire area 3. Okay, great. Alright, we are back at the spider area. Let's try to defeat this thing with this weapon. How well does it work? I was kind of going to assume it works extremely well. I thought you might just die instantly. Never mind. How are you not dying instantly? Okay. I overestimated its power. I mean, underestimated its power. I thought it would die so fast it doesn't even get the chance to be on screen. Turns out that was not the case, and I am a clown. Fantastic. What if I just like hold the right? Oh, whoa. What letter was that? I thought that I thought it was L. It was L before, but it's back to this now for some reason. I don't know. Apparently, rushing right was the way to go. All right, time to defeat this guy. Delete. Delete, preferably the guy at the top. I cannot attack the guy on the right. Right, at least not yet. Not anymore. Not for now. I will soon though. You will die very soon. Once you're guy on the right. The guy on the right. Why you're not dead? There you go. Now you're dead. And now the rest should be simple and straightforward. There's one guy left. Wait. I think the guys on the edges are actually like, you're not supposed to destroy them. Or maybe you are, but they just didn't make it easier. There we go. The thing in the center is what you're supposed to destroy. And then, yeah, the things on the edges, they're just protecting it. They serve the role as fodder. They try to prevent you from doing the shooting. Whoa. Excuse me, how can I... Have you been defeated? I think you've been defeated. Yeah, I think you have. What spawned those bubbles anyway? Okay. Does it spawn a specific amount and then it's done for? I think it might. Yeah, I think it spawns a specific amount of bubbles and then it stops spawning them. I think the number is like 15 or 20 or something. I didn't count. Nor did I particularly care to. Oh, whoa. Did not realize the ceiling would crumble beneath my feet. These guys, they continuously spawn until they no longer do. Never mind, they keep on spawning. Regardless of what I have to say about that, they just decided to stop spawning for like a millisecond and then they were straight back to it. Watch out. I'm gonna take my sweet time a little bit. Whoa. Stop spawning. I do not like it when you spawn. Spawning gringa. You cannot attack that. Okay. I was wondering if you could. I love this weapon. This weapon is great. This weapon is fantastic. It is... I used to appreciate spread for its spread before, and I still do, but this is better. Whoa. I should have defeated... What even was that? This bubble just homed into me, asked no questions, and then left. What do you mean? What was I supposed to do about that? Like, genuinely. And there's no more anymore. Genuinely, what was that? Someone explain to me. That was just rude more than anything else. Was not a big fan. Would not recommend. The angel guys, Valkyries or whatever. I think they might be called Valkyries, maybe something like that. Can they jump upwards? It appears that's a no. No shooty uppy. Can I destroy you? Probably. Yeah, I can. Do I want to? Depends. You can if you want to. That is an option. If you feel like they're in the way or you're just bored because there's nothing else to do because it's a slow-ass elevator, then you can certainly do that. Just watch out. Do not get destroyed too much. Spread it. Much better. Oh, now these bubbles are respawning. These are the bubbles that are spawning. Okay, so you have to shoot at them for them to go away. Spread shot is really good for this. If I didn't have spread shot, they would attack me so much easier, and it would suck. Can I just go now? Can I go now? Can I? No, I have to wait for the thing to do the thing. That's just not fair. How is that fair? Whoa, they do circles. Can they circle me forever? Surely not, right? Yeah, no, they go away after a while. It's like similar to the final things in, what do you call it again? The Anantal story. It would have been so nice to have like the spread shot here. Unfortunately, I don't get to have the spread shot here. This is so sad. How was I meant to avoid that? I guess I wasn't. I was supposed to react before anything bad happened, or just, you know, destroy one of those laser things early. That was probably the way that I was supposed to do it, but I didn't destroy them fast enough, so I take the hit. Unlucky. These things are a bit annoying to hit, not gonna lie. I'm gonna do right side first. Oh, I swear to God, these things like reacted faster than normal. I did not think they would attack so fast. Maybe they do change speeds a little bit. Would make sense. I should put. Oh, I forgot. God dang it. And this is where the final the boss of this area is. There we go. Delete everything much faster because I kept my power-ups this time. I kept my power-ups good. Don't pay attention to the life meter. There is nothing to see there. Destroy all of this. There we go. Defeat that. Defeat you. And now one last thing to go. I am like 99% sure I glitched something out there. And somehow it worked. Area 5. Oh. Never mind. I was gonna say, wait, area 5 is like the devil area, like the worst area of the bunch. But no, I think there's 7 areas total. Then there has to be, unless there's not. Why? There has to be more than 6 areas. Like the next area is the one with the tornado fishes, the fish tornado. Weird thing. I don't even know what to call them. That's how weird they are. How do I delete anything in the universe here? Like, what was I supposed to do? Okay. Well, great. Fantastic. This shooty guy on the right side is like literally impossible to dodge. Like, what am I supposed to do? What do I do against you? How do I avoid you? You made my life living hell for no particular reason. You just felt like it. I guess I had bad weapon on me. I tried to keep my good weapon on me, and I paid the price because my good weapon was only good in the scenario that I imagined it's good at, but not in the scenario that was in front of me at that particular moment. That's just rude. You were not supposed to be able to spawn there. Yo, R button. R button that it does I don't know what. Now they're flying in the sky with jetpacks. They have jetpacks in this universe. We never had jetpacks. I mean, I guess we kind of do. We have like wind powered jetpacks, if you want to call them that. Wind powered, like propulsion things is what I would refer to them more as, rather than jetpacks. Jetpack implies the existence of a jet. What is a jet exactly? This is just something with a motor. What defines a jet? I need to know the definition. Why do I feel like stuff's gonna spawn from these on the left side? Yeah, I thought so. I had this sneaking suspicion feeling. Good thing I had my suspicious feeling. if all of my shots from the spread shot hit, it actually does damage. There we go. Whoa, UFO, I forgot to do because you have made of schools as well for some reason. Why? I don't know. It just is. It's made of schools, and you shoot that stuff, whatever that stuff is exactly. You're coming down to me now. Don't do that. I was enjoying my life when you weren't coming down to me. I hope to defeat you before you defeat me. I'm glad that happened because I was not looking forward to redoing the entire level if I had died there. Oh well. Purple area is the next one on the line. And at the end of area 6 is not the final boss. I know that for... okay. I've changed my mind. There has to be 8 areas total, not 6. I don't know why I thought it was 6. I think there's 6 areas in Super Contra, not Super Contra, it's in Contra, the NES version. I think that's why I thought there's 6. But this version has 8 areas. Because what did I get? I got the R buckle, the R buckle power up. What am I supposed to do against this? How do I counter mouths coming from the fucking ground? Do I defeat all of them and then they're gone forever? Do they keep on coming back? I think they keep on coming back, no. Unless they don't, I genuinely have no idea. I am scared to make them... I guess they don't spawn immediately, but I'm still scared. Let's just move, okay? These things, they don't do jack shit, apparently. If I had better weapons, I would be less scared because suddenly I can shoot everything at the same time and nothing would be an issue. What the hell is this? It's just kind of... I think I'm supposed to defeat it before it... If it gets too close or something, if I spend too long, it maybe like comes into me. Pause. It launches into me and slams my face into the concrete and makes me feel pain firsthand. Whoa, okay. I need something. Laser? No. Spread shot. Much better. Jesus Christ. This thing really makes me work for my brownies, doesn't it? Okay. Don't pay attention to that. I don't know how I did that. I genuinely don't even know how I did that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. In the meanwhile, I did learn something useful. The F1 stands for the one that I have right now, the weapon that I have right now. I think I think F stands for flare, I want to say. Flare seems to make sense, question mark. As for what does not make sense though is how do I defeat those guys? Those guys, they are not quite defeatable, not very easily defeatable at the very least. That's just rude. Right, destroy the gate. Not like that's a big deal. It's a gate. Whoa. The gate, it blocks your way and you have to destroy. There were enemies behind it though. Oh, I remember you. You get a glow up in the SNES version. I know that much. You have a very consistent array of bullets to shoot at me. Can I just like destroy you by... I can't destroy you. Turns out most things in life you can defeat by button mashing. What? Excuse me? Oh. I see. Am I supposed to defeat you as well? Or... Maybe not. I think I'm supposed to just defeat you. How do I defeat you though? I don't know. I guess I just shoot. Shooting tends to solve most issues in these types of games. Right. Well, next is area number 7. Yeah. Area 7. This is the area that I was thinking of. That gives me nightmares beyond belief. The R is literally it does nothing. This is the fish tornado. It looks like a fish. It's like what do you want me to say? It looks like a fish. It looks like a fish. It looks like a tornado and it's got a fish face. It's a weird fish face tornado thing. I think it's supposed to be like a. I think what it's supposed to actually be is like a weird purple alien amalgamation thing. That just barely hit me. Okay, cool, nice, perfect, exactly what I was hoping for. These are skeleton guys, and they spawn out of the walls, and they want me dead. I am not a big fan of them wanting me dead. I would rather they didn't do that, because then I could living pretty cool nowadays, if you can afford it, that is. Yeah, are these skeletons? I'm not. They're more like they have scythes as hands. They're more like alien type dealio. I really wish I had a better gun right about now. That would be really cool for me to have. Laser gun. Okay, can these guys stop spawning? Like, bro, I don't like these guys. Stop spawning. Whoa. Okay. That's just sad. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? This area, as a child, used to give me a lot of trouble. I think mostly because I liked my spread shots, and I always like spread shot down here, but laser seems to dig through this much easier. I need to stop expanding this button because like it doesn't do what I think it does. What do these things even do? They spawn enemies. That's right. They are like little cocoons. Kakuna Matata is what I would call these things. Preferably defeat them before they spawn enemies that kill me. I say that and then, well, it didn't work out in my favor. Let me try to gun this thing down. I mean, I keep my momentum. Like, what am I supposed to do, you know? I guess fuck me sideways. That's my answer to life. If you are experiencing difficulties, a good fuck sideways solves most issues. Well, I guess we get to redo this whole level again. Man, these things are so much easier to defeat with actual weapons. Crazy, right? I want to try to do this part without the laser. I want to use my spread shot. I like spread shot more because spread shot is better. It just is. Whoa. Okay, what do I get? Oh, I get F. I remember F. F is good. M is the regular thing that you get. This is not very good for digging through dirt. Just glitching through the world. This is going to take me 3 to 5 business days. Hang on. There we go, and I'm finally down here again. What is this give me? That gives me an R. I still to this day don't know what R means. What I do know though is this weapon allows me to defeat these things before they have a chance to even say hello. Why do I keep on saying say hello? I don't know. I just do. These things, they don't stand a chance against this particular weapon. Whoa. Why do you spawn things now? Well, all of a sudden, what changed? I guess 1 or 2 pixels too many down is the answer. Can I shoot you while you're... I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can now. I can. Okay, that's good. Because I don't feel like dealing with you otherwise. You are otherwise very undealable. Well, I may have glitched that one out a little bit. Whoops, sorry about that. Did not mean to do that. I mean, I meant to destroy you, but that works too. That works for me, you know. I think if I jump, something. Can I shoot you from here as well? Not really. Defeat you before anything spawns. I will defeat. You know what? Screw you. And now we're all the way down here. Whoa. I can defeat that thing. Crazy. I didn't know you could. This boss, I very distinctly remember. I don't know how to defeat this thing. I would love to have my weapon that I just recently lost against this boss, but unluckily I don't get to have that. so sad. Oh, I was gonna say, do I only really need to do all of that? But no, it spawns ring around the rosies. That's what I'm gonna call these. They are ring around the rosies because they ring around the rosy whenever I am in its vicinity. God damn, this skeleton guy, it's certainly a guy. You know what? Screw those purple things entirely. I don't care. I just need to avoid the red things and avoid the purple things, and life is good. Ignoring things in life sometimes leads to victories as well, and sometimes it also leads you to your own downfall. But you know what? Such is life. Oh, how did I avoid that? I was about to take damage, but I did not. What are those balls at the bottom? There's just a gigantic amount of balls at the bottom of the area. And now we go to Area 8, the final area. This one I recognize. I have gotten to this area as a child, is what I was gonna say, until I still have gotten to this area as a child. I like this. I have grown an appreciation for this particular weapon. It does damage very fast, and I like damage good. These weird alien scythe guys. I guess that's what Contra is all about, fighting the aliens that come down to Earth. That's what it's been all about the entire time. It makes... Wasn't Contra the SNES version called, like, War Against Aliens or something along those lines? I kind of forgot. Also, I cannot get that R thing. That R thing is dead to me. How do I do this jump without royally screwing myself in the anus? By just committing to it and not asking any questions, I guess. There we go. And what do you give me? That gives me laser. Interesting. I do... God damn, your shots are extremely fast. I did not expect that. Not only did you start shooting extremely fast, your bullets are really fast. It gave me no time to react. If I had known that, I would have reacted faster. Oh, you can actually duck on the... Not duck. You can lay on the ground. I had a feeling you would grin at me, Mr. Mouthman. Why do I continuously call everything Mr. in front of them when they don't deserve to be called Mr. at anything? The only Mr. in this universe is me. I am the I just completely and totally missed every single weapon in the universe. This is the final hallway, isn't it? I think so. I was afraid for a moment. Turns out this thing doesn't actually destroy me. It doesn't go all the way down. I can just run away, you know. I can just run away. Why would I care about destroying the balls? I can just run away. This is just, it works. I guess I get extra points if I defeat the balls. So this is the final hallway, but it's not quite, it wasn't the final of the hallway. It prevents me from jumping though. Oh, it's back. This is very similar to the Super Mario World area how do you do this? How does a normal human being do this particular challenge? If you stop at any point, you're dead. That's the challenge. So just keep on going. Just keep on moving. Just keep on. These jumps are not free by any means. Keep on moving. Do the jumps good, and maybe you will not die yet. I am on my last life of this particular thing, so... Oh boy, is this the final? No, not yet. There's more hallways to go. I don't think I ever got this far as a child. Did I? Oh, this is the final hallway. This boss is funny because it's a final boss here, but it's like one of the pre-final bosses in like the SNES version. It's the big bad here. I never recognized this. When I definitely 1000% never got here as a child. How do I defeat you? I don't know. I guess I do all of that nonsense. I just hold up and right, and then it's free. What? Why? This can't be it. There has to be more. There has to be more. Sure. Was that it? Okay. So the final boss was just hold up and right and shoot and you win. And every now and then you have to like press left in order to not die. Graphic design as Muraki. This is for certainly a game. As I was saying, in the SNES version, that boss that you saw here as a final boss is like the third boss in the final boss gauntlet. There's like one... Was it the first one? I think it was the second one actually. Yeah, it's the second one. The first one is like the alien spawner thing that spawns aliens at the top and bottom. Then it's that thing. Then it's some sort of the dragon thing, which has the music that plays during the final phase of the final boss of I Wanna Be the Guy. And then we have the last boss, who also has 2 phases if you're playing on hard mode. This game was made by Konami. I never got to play the final boss of this particular game, because I never completed this game as a child. As a result, I did not know that the final boss of this game was a pre-final boss in the SNES version. It's kind of funny. Anyway, this game was made by Konami, and I am now stuck on the screen, I guess. I can replay the game if I press enter. Do I want to do that? Is it more difficult now? Is there like more enemies? It certainly feels that way. This feels like there's more enemies. It felt initially like that though. I still don't know what the R means. Is there like a missing gun in this version of the game, or like what's going on exactly? I don't know. This version does not feel any more difficult than the original. I'm not gonna lie. We'll just leave that be in that case. This has been Super Contra. One of the Contra games of all time. Not the very first one. The very first one would be the original Contra, and this is the second version. This is official, right? Yeah, it has to be. It's Konami. It literally has to be. Otherwise, they would be lying. Yeah, this has been this game. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time in other non-NES titles. I will see you guys then. Take care, everyone.